Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have been offline for the past, week or so, but hey, don't worry, we're back on Anime Eternal, and just like the previous video, we're gonna be doing a bunch of grinding. In fact, I'm not gonna spoil too much for you guys, but let's just say this past week I have been cooking. So yeah, if you guys think I'm going to be doing insane progression, like 6 worlds, maybe we max out the game in today's video, then yeah, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on, and also feel free to join my Discord server. It's going to be linked in the description. But yeah, apart from that though, let's jump right into this. Alright, so first things first, let's start off by giving a quick recap. So what exactly have I done in the past week? Well, I have been pretty much maxing out absolutely everything. Like for example, when it comes to all of the powers, I pretty much have, the Phantom for each and every single one. Then from there, I'm pretty sure I did some progress in some other stuff, like for example, the auras, the avatars, the pets and whatnot. Yeah, you guys kind of get the point. I've basically done so much, so then that's where when I go ahead and, unlock the next world, I'd be able to max it out really fast. In fact, let's teleport on through, right? So we have the Solo Island over here, which is going to be having the Solo Hunter rank, the Reawakening progression, and as well the Monarch progression. So let's teleport on through, right? And let's, I guess, start having a look at all of these machines. So starting off over here, we have the Solo Hunter rank thing, which is going to be costing 1 billion, which is, nothing at all. In this case, it is going to be kind of like all of the other gachas, in exchange for a token, you can go ahead and get a rank, which then is going to be, I guess, increasing your energy gain. Then from there, we have the Reawakening progression over here, costing 1.25, and this is going to be kind of like the Cursed Fingers and what do you call the other things again? You guys know those little gachas with for exchange for a certain amount of currency, you can have a chance at increasing your level. Yeah, the Cursed Progression and the Spiritual Pressure is basically exactly like those. But yeah, what about the third thing in this map? Is this going to be something unique, something we haven't seen before? No, it's going to be similar to the previous thing we just saw. In this case, it's going to be using Monarch tokens, and then in order to get these tokens, I am going to assume that we probably just need to take out enemies. In fact, if I take off my auto clicker, this white tiger drops the hunter rank tokens, and then okay, the choice over here, which is one of the best enemies in the game, or should I say this world, he's going to be dropping basically one of absolutely everything. So yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult to take out. In fact, 391 octillion HP, that's honestly not bad at all. Actually, as a matter of fact, since we're going to be grinding a bunch of tokens anyways, we might as well go ahead and collect the first quest, because I believe the quests are going to be just like the previous worlds. Yes, you just need to take out a few of the enemies, and then you'd be able to get some small boosts. And yeah, then from there, I guess you guys kind of get the point. We just need to run around, take out a bunch of enemies. You get the idea. And then from there, every once in a while, we should be able to just head on over to gachas like this, and then auto-roll a few times. In fact, what are we gonna get? Our very first roll, we got a D rank, which is, okay, a 2x energy boost. Yeah, if things keep up like this, with every single boost being at least 2 times better, then progression in this world is going to be so fast. Alright then, let's get started on the grinding. So this is going to be the first quest completed. Now for the second quest, we need to take out 25 green goblins. Boom, there we go, that is quest 2 now completed. Now for the third quest, I believe we have to take out, 20 white tigers, which, considering that I believe they were the ones I was making an example of how they weren't that difficult, this quest should be easy once again. Yeah, not even 1 minute later, we already managed to finish that quest. Let's go. Now for the next few enemies, we do need to get slightly a little bit stronger, so then of course that way we can take them out just as fast. So let's get started on that by probably heading back on over to the Solo Hunter rank, because yes, I do have 60 tokens. Maybe I can go ahead and get myself maybe a C rank, which is going to be a 3x energy boost. Okay, awesome, we already managed to get it on our very first try. That's actually really lucky. Did we get anything better? No, but once again, that's completely fine, because it's still a 50% increase from the previous one, meaning that my energy per click is going to be approximately 66.7 quintillion, which, hey, it's not that much at the moment, but it's definitely a good start. But yeah, just before we go ahead and, continue grinding in this world, if I'm not mistaken, some stuff in the previous world did get a few upgrades. Like, for example, you guys remember the Haki? Well, yeah, apparently they did actually add a few levels to this, and as well the spiritual pressure and, all of those machines. So we might as well go ahead and, quickly max them out. So that is going to be approximately a 0.1x damage increase. Then from there, if we head on over to the spiritual pressure, I believe I have a lot of the tokens, so we should be able to max this out just as fast. Yes, we do. However, unfortunately, it seems like I did not have enough in order to go ahead and max this out. But I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure the maximum rank, or should I say level, is around 210. At least I think so. Let's see, so spiritual pressure apparently has 10 extra levels. So yeah, we're only 2 levels off, which is probably going to be like another 2-3k tokens. Something like that. Plus as well, I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and max out, the other gacha in this game, which is going to be the cursed fingers. At least I hope so. I mean, I'm 99% sure I have a bunch of the cursed fingers. Yeah, I have 38k. And the best part about this is that this is at 9% chance rather than, the other one, which was 1%. So hopefully, I should be able to max this out. Let's find out. And yes, there we go. It seems like I was able to max this out with relatively no difficulty at all. I'm pretty sure we only used like 2k fingers, but it's fine. But yeah, since all of that is now done, we might as well head on back and... what else can we do? I think we can go ahead and upgrade a weapon. Let's see, so if I quickly head on over here to the Weapon Evolve 1 machine, I should have enough secrets to make one of the Weapon Evolve like 1-starred. Let's see, so we need 5 of them. I have 6 of them, so that's really awesome. And then when I go ahead and make this, it is going to be a 4x damage increase. Plus as well, I have so many of these like mythical swords, which means that I could probably even make a 2-starred mythical sword, which when we go ahead and do that, it might be like one of the best weapons yet, like even better than the 1-starred secret. So let's see if I head on over to this Weapon Evolve over here. We need 4 swords. I have exactly enough, so let's craft that. And now if we have a look at my weapons over here, we have 2-starred ones, one of them having a wind breathing technique, and then from there we have one of the Venom Strike, which is okay, it's slightly worse. Wait, hold on a minute. I think I have a little bit of a solution, because the Weapon Evolve 3 machine, which is right over there, I think I can make a Weapon Evolve 3. Yes, I can. It only needs 2 swords, which I already have more than enough, so let's craft that. And now if we go ahead and get one more of these Red Morn 2 stars, I'll be able to get a 7.5x increase, but basically 2 times. Oh wait, as a matter of fact, what am I talking about? I just realized I'm talking like I have 2 sword equip slots, but I don't actually have that yet. I still need to buy it. Let's have a look and see. So how much does this cost? 950 tokens. I'm not sure if that's the smartest thing I should buy right now, because probably with the same amount of tokens, I could buy some better things like, the double energy, double coins, double damage. Yeah, I have a feeling if I buy at least double energy and, double damage, these would probably be much more worth it. Now, I have 550 more tokens. Is there anything else I really need? Extra luck, I mean... I could technically get that. However, then again, I'm not exactly in a rush to, immediately begin hatching. So, for the time being, I'm going to leave the credits there, use them another time, and rather instead just enjoy the fact that I am so much stronger. In fact, let's celebrate, right? If I quickly go ahead and unequip and select this Red Moon, I have 16k breathing tokens, meaning that I could probably go ahead and, get one of these cool breathings. Oh wow, what do you know? First try, we already got the love breathing. Okay, 0.25x damage multiplier, which is honestly not too bad. The next best one is 1%, and I mean, do I really want it, since it's probably going to be replaced really soon, right, with the secret sword? Yeah, I don't think it's worth using my tokens right now. I'd rather, as I mentioned before, just save up, and then, when I go ahead and get the phantom sword, or, 3-star and whatnot, I'll go ahead and upgrade that. But yeah, now that all of the previous worlds are pretty much done and dusted, we probably can go ahead and unlock probably the Clover village, or maybe max out the solo island, whichever one comes first. So this is going to be the Char quest completed. Now we need to take out Mr. Choi. And awesome, now that that quest is all done, we should be able to move on to the very final quest of this world, which is going to be Solo Sung. But just before we go ahead and do that, I want to quickly see if I can upgrade a few stuff. For example, can I go ahead and get myself a better rank? And yes, we can. Awesome. Now we have the B rank giving us a 5x energy boost. Now, the next thing on our list is probably going to be the reawakening progression thingy, whatever you call this. So let's see, it's going to be costing 5 reawakening tokens each. I have 110, not too shabby. It's going to be increasing your energy boost, which is once again awesome. Now, if we have a look over here, it seems like we've run out of tokens, but at least we have a 0.2x energy boost. And then to end off this world for the time being, we have the Monarch progression, which I do have enough tokens, which is nice. And this is going to be increasing your damage. And yeah, fast forward around 1 minute, we have the Solo Sung quest completed, meaning that we can teleport on over once again to another world. In this case, it's going to be the Clover Village. We have Grimoires, Water Spirit, Fire Spirit, and Wind Spirit progression. And then from there, we're probably going to be having a bunch more stuff. So yeah, let's unlock this world. Let's teleport on through. So let's have a look in this world, right? Are the machines going to be different, or are they going to be like exactly the same like all of the previous ones? So let's have a look. This one's going to be increasing energy, okay, and it's going to be costing this grimoire token thingy. Now, how exactly you get these tokens? You probably just need to go ahead and take out enemies. Okay, these guys drop water spirits. This person drops wind spirits, and then wait, where exactly do you get the grimoires? Okay, here they are, right next to, I guess, the boss of this world. You can get 1 to 5 of them at a 10% chance, and as well, you can also get a fire spirit token. Now, in order for us to take out these enemies, we do need to get much stronger because they literally have decillions of HP, and I still have septillions of energy. So, I guess in order to solve that, what exactly do we need to do? Well, we need to do a little bit of hatching, and as well, probably a ton more stuff. Like apart from, you know, like hatching, we need to do like, you know, maxing out this world, like getting better solo hunter rank and whatnot. So yeah, we might as well get started on that. So let's quickly put on the auto and auto delete all of these guys. And yeah, give me around probably 2-3 hours, something like that. I'll catch you guys once basically I have gotten myself strong. And alright, after quite a long time of hatching later, we managed to get ourselves a full team of the Solo Sung Mythicals. Now, yes, I know they're not the secret pets, but I mean, hey, just have a look at them, right? The previous Phantoms were 1.75k, and these are 1.95k, so it's still, you know, a better choice. Plus as well, whilst I was grinding, I did go ahead and get myself some of the new powers. For example, I did manage to get the A rank legendary solo hunter rank, and then from there, I believe I did manage to go ahead and upgrade the Monarch, wait, what do you call it? The Monarch progression and the Reawakening progression. Yeah, I managed to get around 20 or 30 levels in each, you know, nothing too bad. And basically, it's slowly starting to allow me to begin taking out the enemies of this world. Now, unfortunately, I am going to be ending off the video a little bit early today, especially since a lot of the stuff like that we need to do is kind of like a lot of off-grinding stuff. Like, listen, all you guys are going to be missing is me sitting here until eventually I have, you know, a bunch of the wind spirits and whatnot, so then that's where I can use them all. But hey, don't worry, for those of you guys that love to see progression, I am going to be saving them up for the camera, meaning you guys are going to be skipping the parts of me standing here, but you're going to be seeing the end result where I go ahead and, you know, for example, run up to the water spirit progression and put on the auto, and then I guess I'll do like a little mini time lapse or something. But anyways, until next time, what am I going to be doing? Well, just as I mentioned, I'm going to be grinding tokens, grinding avatar XP. You get the idea. Then from there, I think as well, I'm going to be working on the rank ups, because I believe I can go ahead and yes, start working on these. For example, if I rank up now, I'll get a 2x boost. Then from there, I believe I should be able to get myself a new avatar, or at least a new best one. Solo Sung rank S is 1.95k. If I go ahead and upgrade him, is it going to be like a difference? Let's see. So if I get him all the way up to level 30 right now, is it going to be approximately the same strength? Oh, no. Okay, it's going to be around 2 times better. Yeah, I think you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm going to be doing. We have a lot of work to do, but at least in the next video, you're going to be seeing me probably maxing out the Clover Village and as well unlocking the Leaf Village, Spirit Residence, Magic Magic Hunter City. You get the idea. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, peace out.